Hello, we're looking at this video which is going to show how you can delete a line off an order after it's been released and picked. What I'm doing here is looking at an order for flying fish sushi which was on Friday the 11th of September, and there was one of the lines that was put on was for QA07, which is out of stock, but it didn't come up as out of stock when the order was put on. The order was released and it was sent out for picking before we realized what had happened. In this case, you have to pick the whole order from the pick list except for this one line. So if I come to my warehouse shipment lines, it brings up this, and I look at my show warehouse document. The first thing I notice is the document status here is partially picked. For all orders that leave the warehouse from now on, it is very important that this always says completely picked. So how do we make this completely picked? I can see from here the QA07, the quantity was 1, but we have shipped 0 because we don't have any stock. First thing I'm going to do is make sure that the pick has been fully registered. So I go to navigate and then pick lines. I can see there's nothing here in the warehouse activity lines, which means that the pick has been registered, which means that everything that has been picked on this warehouse shipment document has been picked. So all I want to do now is delete this one line that is showing that is the only partial pick on this document. I can see everything else is ready to ship. So what I do is I go to Actions, Reopen. Now the status is open. I highlight the line that I want to delete. I right click. I say Delete Line. This is the shortcut, Control and Delete is the shortcut, but I right click, I click Delete Line. Do you want to delete this row? Yes. That line is deleted and the document status has changed now to completely picked. So I release this, so the status is now released. Now that shows completely picked, but I also have to make sure I change the sales document, so I come out of that window back to my SOR. And I've still got QA07 on here, so I just want to do exactly the same. Go to Actions, Reopen, Status is now open. Go to the line QA07 and it will let me delete this because it's no longer on the warehouse shipment line. Again, right click, Delete Line. Do you want to delete that row? Yes. QA07 has disappeared, and just release that order again. Okay, releasing that order makes no difference to anything because it's already completely picked. If I come back to my warehouse document's completely picked, and just to make sure there's no new pick lines created, no there's not, and that order is now completely picked and ready for invoice.